Hi everyone. This is going to be a pick a pile reading for a message from your higher self. So I'm not in my workroom here, guys, so I'm just doing the best I can with a couple of decks. I've got my tarot, I've got my Archangel Metatron deck here, and we're going to do pick a pile 1, 2, and 3. So give yourself a little minute to pause the video, pick 1, 2, or 3, and I will put the timestamps in the bottom. So, what is the message for my collective who picked number one, pile number one? This is the card. Emotional well being. Let's break that down. Bottom of the deck, detached from the drama. Tell me more. What is the message? So, Spirit want me to use more of my own channeling abilities. So I pick very few cards now, and what I do is I interpret them through channeling. So we've got water, emotional well-being, and I'm just going to pick one tarot card. Just to give me insight for you. Pile one on the message from your higher self. King of Discs in reverse. Judgment in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So that tells me that there is a lot of emotional imbalance when it comes to you making decisions. You feel like you don't have any confidence in yourself when it comes to feeling like you have the ability or the stability to make the changes. I feel like you really want to do this, but there's just like a feeling of, oh, I feel like I'm not worthy enough to do this. I feel like the time isn't right. I feel like you may feel like it one day, and the next day you may feel, how could I even have thought that? Because how can I do that? King of Pentacles in reverse. Um, the Pentacles are about health as well, and they're about money. So you may not feel you have the resources, or you may be using that as an excuse, or you may feel you don't have the energy, you don't have enough strength to do it. So the message from your higher self is you do have the strength to do this. You just need to reach out and ask. I'm going to use another little deck that I have here, and it is a star deck. Okay. And we're going to ask for the message from the star beings for you, pile one, about this. We've got healing anger and evolution, higher consciousness. Anger is the fuel for change, but you must use it wisely, only to change yourself. So, and there's number 9 in that, so that's like you're nearly there. You just need to take the next step to the 10, get back to the 1 again. The card that goes with it is the number 11. So that's the gateway, and this is evolution and higher consciousness. Use your higher consciousness to continually make every choice for the highest good for all. So they're asking you to use the anger that you feel and the frustration I feel as well with you to try and make decisions for yourself, even if you start at baby steps and say, look, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to give myself this small act in the direction of what I want. This is my Little Mermaid deck, and there's just words on it. And I'm just going to ask for validation of what we've been talking about there. So just to sum up, pile one, you feel emotionally unbalanced when it comes to taking charge of your life and making decisions. Perhaps you feel a bit codependent on others, and perhaps you're in a dynamic relationship where perhaps someone else always makes the decisions, and that's okay. And a lot of the times, some people are happy enough for that, but in the majority of times, I find people are more confident and empowered and, you know, feel better about themselves if they can make a lot of decisions for themselves, or even on more of a joint level, you're feeling like you're on the same page as someone. So let's just get validation of all of that. And let's see what we get here for you. Stillness. So the advice is for you to be still. And when you become still and start to think about what we've been talking about there, everything will become clear. When your emotions are out of balance, this makes total sense. It usually means that we're rushing about and we're not even giving ourselves time to think. So, if this is resonant to you, there is a wonderful way to begin. Gift yourself at least 5 minutes a day where you can just sit down, preferably before you start your day. Gift that to yourself and notice how the day will change and how more balanced and how it will flow a lot better for you because you've given yourself the time to tune into you and honor you without perhaps giving your power away to someone else and feeling like your emotions are something that you can't control. So I hope that helps you, pile one. And we'll move on to pile two now. Okay, pile two. We're going to begin with the Archangel Metatron deck. And let's see what the higher self message is for my pile two. What do they need to know? Message from my pile two's higher self, please. Fire, Dragon Strength. And the card that was flipped around with that was paddle on, go with the flow. But I feel like these are, they're telling me to look at both of these as contrasts. So your higher self is telling to you, reignite with that passion within you. Everybody has it, but a lot of the time we just don't honor it and we don't give our times to discover what our passion is. So the bottom of the deck, boundaries, set them daily. So perhaps you've just been letting people walk all over you, basically. And with the this is very placid and this is, fiery and passionate and going after what you want. So perhaps you need to set a few boundaries in regards to your time and how you move through life is what they're giving me as well. Let's ask the tarot for some more insight onto that. Choices. The Lovers is a card of choice. And it could be to do with your relationship as well, choices in your relationship. But the Lovers on its own is a card of choice. So they're telling you, the bottom of the deck, King of Wands in reverse. So this is not taking action on your passion. So Spirit are telling you, your higher self is coming forward to say you do have choices, but it's up to you to take the lead, okay, and put them, work through them and bring them forward and put yourself first. If you just go along with life and don't create, in other words, okay, perhaps you've got your life going, you've got your children, you've got your family, everything's good, but deep down you're feeling, gosh, there has to be something more, and there's this little thing you always wanted to do. It doesn't have to be some grandiose thing. It might just be something that you feel, maybe I want to take a wee class in that, or I want to gift myself that wee session, or anything at all. That's the big message for you from your higher self. You have loads of choices, but it's up to you to turn that King of Wands around and do it and ignite that passion and come out of this I'll just go along with the flow of life and, putting yourself last. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. This is going after what you want. Lovely message for you, pile 2. And I hope that helps. Okay, let's move on to pile 3. What is the message from your higher self, pile 3? New dawn, welcome back. This is pile 3. You have been wakening up. Bottom of the deck, we have priorities, building blocks of life. So that some of you have been awakening. Some of you are deeply spiritual, but haven't known where to direct that spirituality. But Spirit are saying, welcome back, because something has just lit that spark again in you. And they're recognizing you and welcoming you back. Let's get some confirmation about that through the tarot. The Chariot in reverse. So the Chariot in the upright is, oh, you're on your way, you're doing it. So this is, you're nearly there, because the Chariot is here, it's just in reverse. So you have been just maybe a wee bit slow to find your way, but there's no such thing as right or wrong or slow or fast. Everything is exactly when it's supposed to be. It just may feel that way to you. Maybe you're an older person. Maybe you're not, someone starting off in their life and all thinking, oh, what can I do? It doesn't matter what age you are. Your passion is always there. It's in your soul. So pile 3, this is your big message. Know that it's not too late. Know that it's time to turn that chariot around. The Chariot is a card that means it's already in motion. Okay? So you just have to say, yes, I hear the murmurings. And it's a new dawn. It's time for you to embrace that awakening. 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's time to take that blindfold off. The all-seeing eye. It's time to see. It's time to see beyond the veil. It's time to see what is there for you on a spiritual level. Let's get confirmation of that from my little mermaid deck here. Just has words on it. And we're going to see what they've got for you in regards to your message from your higher self. Travel. So we had the Chariot there, didn't we? So this is telling you to understand that it's not the surface, not being on the surface of the ocean is not the same as diving deep into the coral. These cards are mermaid cards, so they're all about the ocean and the waters. And this is talking about your emotions, and it's telling you that no more sitting on the surface of things. Spirituality, it means going deep. So that ties in with being awakened and welcome back. It's time to go deep. It's time to do that deep dive into your spirituality and embrace that awakening. And it's there for you because they welcome you. Time to reflect. It's time to do that. It's time to go in. It's time to do that. So that's your reading from your higher self, pile 3. Again, in the description box, you can find my website, silvervaliflame.com. You can message me, Deborah at silvervaliflame.com. And if you have any questions, if you want to dive deeper into your soul's direction, I have a beautiful offering there, and it's about this. It's about opening up and embracing your blueprint, the blueprint of your soul. So it can help everyone here, and that's what I love to do. So let me know, guys, if you're interested in working with me. Let me know what number you picked, and let me know how you feel about the higher self readings, and I'll do more of them. So thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.